Hello and welcome to Thursday Night Gaming. Tonight we've got some special stuff lined up for you. We are currently putting together a private lobby for Warzone. Oh, and my face is back, perfect. We are putting together our private Warzone lobby right now. My name is Mitchell Margris. I am the esports coordinator manager here at GHC. I think we mixed up our all title names. Totally fine. That's okay. So out of the blue, it was my surprise was already taken away. I also have Ralph Hogaboom here with me tonight. We'll be able to bring Ralph into the picture. There you are, Ralph. How are you doing tonight, Ralph?
I'm doing well. It turns out I'm actually Mitch.
Yes, and I am Ralph tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if you got the paperwork for that, but apparently our name swap has gone through, and now we're different people.
It is finalized. Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it. I've always wanted Ralph as the name, so now I got it. I'm excited.
Yeah. I've always wanted to be called Mitch. I mean, it's a little adventure. Well, cool. I'm sure we'll get that sorted out. I also appreciate the pronouns she, her. It looks like somebody was having some fun with our titles earlier.
I love it.
Apparently. Yeah. A little bit of spice, a little spiciness. Right. Yeah. So Warzone. I'm not a Warzone player. I played it once. I played it twice. It was the thing that I really like is the running and sliding, like that mechanic in the game. I did it a couple of times. I was like, oh hot dang! I see how this could be hella cool. But
right.
I didn't get much farther than that. You, however, are a Warzone player. So, like, competitively, in an event like tonight where we've got a bunch of teams of trios coming in, like, what is the stuff you're going to be looking for?
Right, yeah. So I guess I would say that I do dabble in the Warzone scene. I play it pretty much every night. So that's a little bit of dabbling. I think they actually changed it. We had quite a few participants who wanted. They actually changed it to go to solos. They figured it would be organized easier and all that kind of stuff. So it looks like they're actually going to be playing some solos tonight on Verdansk and having some fun that way. So I think really with what it is being able to pick your strategy. Many people have different strategies. Some people go in and play for the long game and try and survive as long as they can. They go loot, they go collect money, they try and get as good as guns as you get, because for those of you that don't know quite a lot about Warzone, basically you're going to drop in from a plane with only your bare fist and a pistol in your hand. And at that point in time, you're going to go around and open up chests, find some, they call it ground loot, so basically just some guns and stuff laying around. And you are going to try and build up your repertoire of guns and different grenades and everything that you can use. So some people choose the strategy of going and trying to collect as much at the beginning as they can, so they have the best set before they go and fight. Some people like to drop in and just go and fight right off the bat and see if they can take out as many people as they can. It'll be interesting to see what people do today, because we're at 23 in our lobby right now. We need one more to start our private lobby. So
right on.
It'll be interesting to see if people adopt the strategy of trying to go find people right away, because there are less people. Normally it's 150 people in the lobby, so it'll be interesting to see what's going to go on with our private lobbies. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I usually adapt to the when I play in duos or trios, I always adapt to kind of rushing in and being the person that finds out where people are. And sometimes that means that I finish them and I'm able to go and clear the rooms out, or it means that I do not succeed in clearing the room out myself, but I'm able to tell my teammates where they are. So it'll be a little bit different strategy with solo.
So a couple questions for you. Number one, are we opening that up to viewers to join the lobby as well? Or are we keeping it closed to registrants right now? Okay, cool.
Yep.
So if somebody's watching it and they want to get in, what do they do?
Yeah, so basically all you're going to have to do is go onto your Warzone game and be able to add the Activision account, which will be added into our Twitch chat. It is Tank Loves Potato, and then it's got some numbers there at the end. So you're just going to be able to go up into the top right of your screen for anybody that's playing and be able to go to your Activision account and add that. Once you do that, when we have our lobby open, you're going to be able to join into the game and have some fun. It does look like we actually have 25 in our lobby right now, so my producers are going to shout out and give a final call for those of them in our Discord that have signed up, and then we're going to get our game rolling. But games usually typically take about 25-30 minutes. I'm not sure. This is my first private match, so I don't know if the time is going to be different. for a smaller lobby. But once we get into the lobby again of the next one, if you are interested in joining, just add that Activision account, and then once it's open, we'll give a little bit of time before the next game, and you can hop right in.
Right on.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm super stoked. So do we know if we get spectator point of view in this big of a map as well?
Right, so we were doing some research, and it doesn't look like they have a free spectator mode, but they do have a spectator mode that once you die and you do not win your gulag, because you can come back from death, it looks like, in this game. If you are out, and we do have one of our players their screen is being shared. Once you're out, then you're going to be able to spectate different people's view. So we'll be able to see some different people and maybe give some shout outs, and hey, maybe we'll be able to see your game-winning play or something.
So one last thing, my understanding is we've only got like a 10 or a 15-second stream delay in effect right now, meaning that stream sniping is possible. And so I would just throw out, hey, like, don't do that. This is a fun, all-ages community game night. It's not about winning. We don't have any prizes. We don't have any, credits or money on the table. Don't stream snipe. Like, be a good sport.
Definitely, yeah, and and so it'll you definitely have the ability of obviously being able to see where people are on and all stuff, but like Ralph pointed out, this is just a fun, friendly competition. You're not competing for money or anything, so really, in turn, let's just have some fun. Have a whole lot of fun together and everything. Looks like my game lobby got closed.
He's getting into a fight.
Gotcha. So it looks like we are getting. My producer came in and said that everybody's getting a new invite. So if you are watching, if you can go and join Tank Loves Potato again. Something happened with that lobby. We did have the 25, so we'll put on our Discord to go and join that again. But we'll get that lobby up and rolling again and be able to start it. For some reason, the lobby just randomly closed on us. And that happens.
Yeah, I've seen that, like, when we do our Smash nights, like the one that you did last week, the Smash Friendlies, we run into that where, the lobby is sitting idle and we're just about to go, and then boom, the server hits that timeout period and closes it on you. And that's one of those things. Apex has a pretty cool system for their private server lobbies. And I think that on the games that are they skew more towards consumer, like Warzone does, and less towards that structured esport with setting up private lobbies, you lose some of that flexibility. But there's still so much to explore. Like, and if you don't mind me taking a little jump here, what does the competitive scene, the competitive collegiate esports scene, look like for Warzone going into fall quarter?
Yeah, for sure. So we compete in the NJCAAE, and they actually host their own league, and you would go through and have a weekly match throughout the regular season, which goes to about the end of November, and then starting at the end of November is when they would jump into playoffs. They host their own private matches, and they hook you up with all the other schools that are on it. I was looking at the website the other day, and there's already multiple people signed up. They play solos, just like we're going to be playing.
Okay.
And so you hop into
trios at all?
levels. They do not do duos or trios for the league play, but there is talks of doing some tournaments maybe throughout the season and possibly the next season, looking at doing duos and trios. But they found that it was just easier in solos to be able to organize the games, and a lot of the schools maybe only had 1 or 2 players, and they didn't want to eliminate them from being able to compete by not having the whole squad for trios. So they figured that solos allows even schools with just 1 player of Warzone to be able to come and compete with them. Yeah,
so
look at this. The lobby is already full with 25 people. Everybody got right back in.
Let's go.
That's what we like to hear. Yeah. So I think we're starting it up as we speak, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get into that lobby.
Yeah. So then what if you have, let's say you've got 6 or 8 students that turn out that want to be playing Warzone, can you just field them all as solo players and just have like a whole fleet of GHC show up?
Yes, yeah. So we actually had that conversation with a lot of our other coaches, because some of them were like, well, what happens when, and all that happens is basically everybody gets dropped into a map, but they're playing on different, like you said, stream sniping is not allowed, and they have proctors and monitors that watch that very closely to be able to see if there's teaming up happening in of that sort. But basically,
Right.
everybody just gets dropped into a Warzone map, and it's up to you to kind of feel your way through to find your strategy and to find your niche and be able to see if you can be one of the last ones standing.
That's super cool.
Yes. Oh yeah, we're getting loaded in right now. I am squad 12. So we are.
Yes.
We're gonna head on over and see if we can get a little bit of gameplay going on here.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone. Targets are up. Get to work.
I'll drive.
Be advised, there's an enemy team hunting you.
I'll drive.
closing in. I'll drive.
Yeah, so you're not getting game audio?
Well, I'm plugged in for the stream.
Oh, so are you getting audio from the stream?
Mm-mm.
Really? I mean, you're not going to hear that. If you're not using your headset mic, you're using
Enemy UAV overhead.
Is that Roboman I see in chat?
Loadout drop headed your way. I'll drive. Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
So help me out here, Mitch. What's the kind of strategy we're looking at?
So it looks like you're zooming in on one of our players here, and basically what you're looking at right now is the first loadout drop has come in, and what that means is basically, as you saw, you were able to go to a box that was dropped from the sky. They say that it drops about within 200 meters of you, And so when you go to that in your pre-game lobby or your setup or whatever, whenever you're not actually playing in game, you can go and create what you call a class. In that instance, you can pick what your primary weapon is, what your secondary weapon is, in different equipment that you have with it, and these things called perks that allow you to do different things. When you get to your loadout drop, you're able to pick up one of those classes that you've made and use those guns and perks for the rest of the time that you are alive.
Gotcha. So really, our spectator view here is just looking for somebody else to kill. While I mean, it's not any more complicated than that. We're talking about primitive. Find somebody to kill and not get killed.
Exactly.
Oh dang!
Target marked.
Okay, who took him down?
Looks like Herb.
Yeah.
This is the Gulag. Survive and
So
you can
he's going to go
redeploy.
to what's called the Gulag now. So anybody who dies is entered into that, and they're going to face off in a one-on-one match to see who can survive and win. And if you win your
Listen up,
match,
soldier.
then you come
Win here
back
and
to
you
the
return
war
to the
zone.
front line. But if you lose, you're done. Sort them out or capture the objective.
So we've got 18 people left in map.
Less than 25.
Yeah,
is still
17
safe.
now.
Fort Hart
Gotcha.
out there. Return to base for debrief.
I'm actually currently playing right now too, and just got myself an elimination, so sent somebody to the Gulag.
You dirty dog.
Oh, you know, I love it. You love when a plan comes together. Yeah, it's an awesome concept. I really like it because sometimes you either make a mistake or you just get outplayed or whatever it is, but then you get that chance to be able to go to the new Gulag. It just came out with the new update, and be able to see if you can claim a kill and be able to come back.
Yeah, that second chance is really cool. I would like to see that implemented in more Battle Royale style games.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, and there's quite a few of those Battle Royale games out there. Which, Ralph, what would you say is your favorite Battle Royale game?
You know, I actually really enjoy Apex quite a bit. Apex's VR mode is pretty excellent.
Bounty contract identified.
I find Apex a really appealing take on shooter games.
Yeah, I've played some Apex and I definitely do enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it a lot better on our pretty state-of-the-art and top-of-the-line gaming PCs that we have here in the esports center, because I'm able to have a little bit more control over my character and better refresh rate. But I've started to really enjoy playing it, especially getting ready for next week.
Oh yeah. Well, the monitors are huge. So we've got 27-inch monitors, 165 hertz screens. That space on a game, when you're scanning the horizon and you're trying to figure out, like in Apex, you're trying to see around a building or up into the trees or whatever, that screen real estate is huge.
Yes.
They're big, bright monitors, and it really lets you see what you're doing.
You kind of actually feel like you're really controlling the person. You get to kind of see to your right, to your left. You can use a little bit of your peripherals. Whereas when I'm playing on a screen that I have at home that is not quite the quality as we have here, I'm just controlling another game character.
Bring me that VR, man.
Right?
I want
I
it.
feel that. Yeah, so it looks like we've got about 15 people left in our Warzone game, and then we are closing. Our second circle is closing. So by that I mean, if you look at the map, whenever it gets pulled up, there it is right there for you. You see the map right there? There is that red around. There's literally a circle drawn, and all the red around it is gas. So that is like poisonous gas that if you stay in, it will slowly take away from your life. If you stay in it too long, it will send you to the gulag or end your game for you. Every time that circle closes, like it's about ready to do right now, it'll create a new circle where that gas is going to move in on. As you can see in the timer up in the top left-hand corner, you got about 1 minute and 5 seconds left until that gas starts moving into the circle. Once it starts moving in, it's going to get all the way to that circle that is drawn right there, and then it is going to move on to the next circle.
So like the storm in Fortnite.
It is exactly like the storm in Fortnite, but instead of lightning and storm and everything, it is gas.
Yeah. I've never played PUBG. What is PUBG used for their?
They have the same. They have the same thing. I believe they go through gas too. A red door has been used.
We've got a job.
Oh, actually, you know what? This is new to me. I have not seen multiple red doors before.
Holy cow!
There was a new feature put on the last update where you could go through a red door and it would put you into a different room across the map or something. But I have not seen quite where you get into a hallway and get to choose the red doors, and it looks like he's actually dropping in again. So that's a little new feature for me.
Yeah, and we're moving in on top 10 at this point. We're top 13.
We are, yes, and it's going to start to get real interesting here as the circles close down. But it's pretty exciting. We've got this game going. I know that I've got some people messaging and notifying me that they want in on the next lobby. So once whoever wins this one, we're going to be able to queue up that next lobby and give you time to be able to hop into it and join Tank Loves Potato and be able to possibly even have a bigger lobby for the next one.
Yeah, let me throw that in chat just again. Are we going to spectate more folks, or are we fixed on, who is it, Thelonious?
I think...
Are we down to spectate more people?
Let me check and see. I believe that we can rotate through, but we might not be allowed to.
I need recon on my position.
What? You can't rotate through? Gotcha. So it looks like it's just like we are waiting for Call of Duty to be able to add into their private lobbies the spectator mode. They do not quite have it yet. So basically what is going to happen is we had Tank Loves Potato their game was ended by this person, Thelonious. And once
so that's who we're spectating.
Yes, so we are spectating them until Thelonious' game is ended by somebody, and then we will spectate them.
Gotcha. Well, or as my Play School teacher says, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, nice pick. Any good loot?
Oh no!
I didn't see what they got.
I didn't see either. I've got some action going down over for me.
Gotcha. You're also playing. All right. I'll leave you alone.
Oh my goodness! I've got shots coming from all over. This is not looking good for Mitch Mark 5. Oh wait.
Hang in there, buddy. I believe.
I also didn't realize that there was different classes created for private lobbies and for your normal Warzone, so I'm actually using some guns that I'm not quite used to, but we're going to see if we can make a move right here. Oh, and we cannot. We're off to the gulag. Oh, did Thelonious survive the scare over there?
Oh, yeah.
Requesting recon.
Oh my goodness, and as you see there, Thelonious is able to use, you can literally see it, buy station, and in that buy station you can use the money that you're collected to buy some different UAVs, another loadout drop if you want, and my game has just been ended, and be able to use those things to give yourself a little bit of an advantage in your lobby.
And one more elimination and we will be down to the top 10.
Yes.
I think at that point, I think that combined with the circle of gas is gonna really drive us to a very quick finish.
Yes, it's gonna.
And I love how fast the lobby is.
As I stand up, since my game has been ended, and actually my game was ended by somebody in the esports center with us right now, and so I'm definitely making. I'm making some eye contact and seeing if they're going to look up at me, and maybe I'll go mess with their mouse or something, but it looks like we've got about three still active here in the esports center.
We're now down to 10. We just hit top 10.
We're down to 10. We are top 10 here.
We are.
Yes, and Thelonious is... You can, as you see on Thelonious' screen, you have one eyeball. It's got a little eyeball next to it, and it has a 1. that's how many people are spectating them at the moment. So watching them play, as you probably know, that is ours. That we are the ones spectating him, or them.
Right.
And so next to it, you can see there's a little silhouette of a person that says 10. Oh, wow, that was some quick.
Nicely done.
Quick fire right there. That was
Guns and knives.
Yes.
Mitch, I'll point out that Mendy Bones in chat has some guidelines. If you make sure your bullets hit the bad guys and you don't get hit with the bullets, you will wind up winning. Mendy, I don't know. Do you do coaching? This is some good information.
That's some really good information. We might actually steal that for this season. It might be like one of our mottos, if that's okay, Mendy Bones. There.
Mendy Bones, I don't know if you watched any of our League of Legends streams, but was one of our casters for League all last season, and just an all-around excellent guy.
Yes, I
believe
that.
his driver's license says he is a good noodle.
Love good noodles.
Yeah, big fan of good noodles here.
Forms. Noodles are basically they're a great example of things, because if you can get a good noodle, as referring to a person, then you're going to take them whatever shape form they are, because any kind of noodle that tastes good, I don't care what they look like or what they package they come in or anything. As long as they're a good noodle, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because that you do accept them in all shapes and sizes. Because Mendy Bones looks like one of those Windsock people that you see at car dealerships. He's about 25 feet tall and purple with 2 arms that wave in the air. So he is a good noodle.
Love it. Those are my favorite noodles, actually. I just love the flexibility that they have.
Right? Also, their ability to sell cars.
Yes.
So we are down to top 8, and Thelonious is still in it. I'm looking to see. Oh,
is Thelonious?
I thought that elevator movement.
Are they sniffing out some action? They are. I think so.
Yeah. I am impressed at how quickly Thelonious moves. Like, just the scanning, peeking, and covering a lot of ground very quickly.
It makes me wonder if Thelonious is a keyboard and mouse user.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Keyboard and mouse
this
is very
PC
hard
KDM.
to master. But if you can master it, you get around corners and you're peeking and you're looking around things a lot faster than just using a controller.
Just waiting.
Yeah. Thelonious is in a real good spot with this next circle that's coming up too. It's got the high ground, being able to see people come up to him, everything. So it's a really good spot that they are in right now. And as you can see up in the top right corner, they've actually already got 4 kills, which to some of us Warzone people might be like, oh yeah, 4 kills, that's a pretty good game. But there's only 25 people in the lobby, so as of right now, he's accounted for, or they've accounted for probably more than a fifth of the deaths in the lobby right now, because we still got.
Yeah, Thelonious is definitely a good one to be spectating.
Yes, so that was. I'm gonna have to give our players in here, who we are spectating, a high five for dying to a real one. Yeah, Mendy Bones.
Hello, the music tells.
Next one.
Music is telling me something's happening.
Looks like the circle is about ready to close, so we should probably be having a look at the new circle once it comes up. And it looks like it actually moves out of. Yes, so it actually puts Thelonious out of position here. So they're probably going to. We'll see what they do, if they move with the circle or if they're going to make a move here quickly to be able to rotate and get into a better spot, because you don't want to get trapped in the gas here. It does look like they have a durable gas mask, as you can see down there on the left-hand side. Their gas mask is not white, it is gold. So instead of taking a tick away every second of those bars that are right next to the gas mask, it's actually going to take 2 seconds to take each tick away. So their gas mask will last longer. So I expect them to probably move with the gas and see if they can catch some stragglers coming with them.
Yeah. That sounds like a fairly advanced strategy. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
I'm getting pretty excited, actually, because as I don't want to there was a little bit of action that just happened on my spectator screen. The person that killed me. So
Yeah, we're down to 7.
I have a strong feeling that these 7 are about ready to have a lot of action going down. So if you just joined us in the stream, this was a perfect time to come.
Yeah, this seems like high risk. I mean, that was such a good vantage point, and now Thelonious is having to move and forfeit everything that they had there.
Yeah, their high ground was gone. They were probably crossing their fingers for the circle, and it looks like the circle once again puts them outside of it when it moves. So looks like there's probably just one building. That building does have a roof on it, so we'll see if they try to get to that vantage point. But there's only going to be about one building left in the final circle.
Man, open spaces just make me nervous.
Tracy, do you have chat abilities for Twitch too? Yeah, so if you want to just pop in there.
Down to top 6, gunfire coming in. Thelonious looking for cover, deep into the building. Trying to clear that path ahead of time, getting through there. Taking a couple of shots, it looks like. Still trying to find cover.
Oh, this is a gutsy play to get some leverage here. But like I said, they do have a durable gas mask, so they can kind of stay in it a little bit longer. The high ground has been taken.
Yeah. Down to the top 5. Thelonious still in it.
That was a pretty great move right there. They are in a
fantastic
spot. Yes, like I said, there's only about one building in this circle, and they were able to get to high ground of it. So now once we get down to here, the circle is actually going to move. So the whole circle is going to move into a new spot. It's not going to get any smaller right now.
Yeah, you know, hang on.
They hear some shooting, I think. Oh, I see some shooting right up ahead, yep. We're down to 4. We're down to 3.
This is not looking great. Oh, taken out.
Oh my goodness.
Down to the top 1, we've got it.
Yes. There has
Who's our winner?
The Warzone victory. It's gonna find him, I promise. There we go.
KJ.
It's just
Shadow, yeah.
The thrill factor is just ramping up right here. We're about to see the name of who our victor is. They were able to take out... It is... Oh, I don't even know how to... Jiden? I probably pronounced that incorrectly, but it looks like YT Clan Jiden was able to pull off the victory there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good game, well played, Jiden. And Thelonious too. I mean, making it to top 3. Who was number 2? Did we get to see?
No, I don't think so. Nope. They usually just show who the number 1 is and kind of who follows in behind. But man, that is some fun. Oh, I actually just got a wave from inside the esports center. It looks like part of the custodial staff, Chris Mott, was actually our runner-up. He was number 2.
Yeah? Alright. I feel a little bit ashamed. I was throwing some shade in Chris's direction earlier tonight, so yeah.
I love it.
I mean,
so I don't know if I should walk in there and congratulate him on 2nd place, or walk in there and say, you gotta step your game up, man. You're just 1 place away.
You know, I think either way you're good to go. I gotta say, the thing that I miss from back when we could have LANs is fist bumps. I didn't think I would miss the fist bumps after games. But, like, you see 2 people up on stage and they go at it, and then one wins and they end with a couple of bumps, and then they walk away. I'm like, dang, dog, I missed that.
Yeah.
Like, that meat space interaction, man.
Yeah, that friendly interaction and being able to do things. So, like we said, there is that chance to be able to hop into the next lobby right now. It has been put into the chat. Tank loves potatoes. Hashtag 7572346. Once again, that's in the chat. Add Tank Loves Potatoes. Join the game. We're going to give a little bit of time here before we get into this next lobby, allowing people to be able to get into that. We have 16 and it's already pumping up again because you have to create another lobby. It looks like 17. The numbers are just ramping up. Let's see if we can get tons of numbers that'll make for even more excitement, even more fun here. But it's already been off to a great start. But I think one thing that's been off to a really great start too is Ralph, this esports program here at Grays Harbor College. You're kind of the godfather, right?
Well, yeah, and that's great and everything. What's happening next week?
Yes,
that's what I want to know about.
So next week, as you see here on the stream, our esports program is putting on an Apex Legends tournament.
Yes!
Ralph, this is your game. This is your jam.
No, I'm not. Rocket League's my jam, but I love Apex. I love to watch it. I love to see how it gets played. I think it feels great to be playing it. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. So for Apex, we have private server keys.
We do. So we're going to be able to do just like we're doing here on Warzone and play some private lobbies. We're going to be able to work through a tournament. And on top of those private keys that we have, we are actually special guest hosting with the brand new sparkling esports program at Hoquiam High School.
Right on. Yeah, and I would say it's a step farther. It's better than Call of Duty's private lobbies because we have full control. It is a private server. We're the only ones on that server, and we don't have like a minimum number. So the people that we get that are signed up, like the trios that we get, are we doing trios or duos? Do you know?
Yeah, we're doing trios. We are doing trios, yes.
Right on. Apex trios. So the trio that you sign up with, or whoever it is we team you with, is going to be enough. And do you know if we're running a bracket? What the plan is, and do we have any giveaways? I think there's a keyboard back there.
I heard some rumblings of a possible keyboard being able to be given away on that stream. And last week we were able to give away a T-shirt. We had a winner be able to win a T-shirt, and I believe it was a long-time viewer, right, Ralph?
It was, yeah. Oso's here tonight. Oso98520. Yeah, right there in chat right now.
That's what I love. Yes, Oso, we're thrilled to be able to give that T-shirt to you. So next week, just like we gave the T-shirt giveaway, and it's going to be for anybody. It's not just our participants.
Yeah, the viewers.
It's anybody who's viewing. We'll just have a Google form just like we did last week. You'll be able to fill it out. And at the end of the night, we're going to do a random drawing and see who's going to walk away with a keyboard.
Yeah, so if it's the keyboard I'm thinking of, it's one. So HyperX was good enough to sponsor us, and I think it's the HyperX Alloy Core RGB keyboard, which is that's no slouch. That's a great mechanical gaming keyboard. It's got the RGB lights. HyperX manufactures some pretty good stuff. I mean, we've given away their headsets, we've given away their mice. They are such good sponsors for us to help support these all ages community gaming nights, and being able to get gear in the hands of our local gaming community, that's just super cool.
Definitely. Yeah, I love it. It's super exciting. We just love being able to reach out to our community, to be with our community. We have such a supportive community here, but our community reaches not only in Grays Harbor, but location-wise, it reaches all over the place. I know even tonight, just in our lobby, we've got some people who are from Oklahoma. We've got a college in Oklahoma who's sent some players to us. We've got some different people. So last week we had some Trail players
from Wisconsin.
Ohio. From Wisconsin.
Mendy, are you Ohio or Wisconsin? Yeah, I'm sure he'll tell us in a bit. Go on.
Perfect. Yes, but it reaches further than just where our doors are able to reach and where we're able to walk to and drive a car. So I think that's probably one of the most exciting things about the esports community and world is just being able to reach out all over the place. We're currently sitting at 21 in the lobby, so we might have lost some players from the last lobby. I know we gained some, so we're looking for 3 more. If you're sitting there getting ready, hop on, get those next 3 so we can get this lobby rolling.
I see our winner, Jaden, is putting out a call to subscribe on YouTube. Is that Jaden Animations? Or, let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, I see it. I see 37 subscribers. Folks, I'm going to post that channel in the chat. Jaden was our winner from last round in Call of Duty, and, we ought to reward him with something. So if you could head on over to that YouTube channel and throw them a subscribe, let's see if we can get that number up. From 16, I mean, we're not giving away a prize, or from 37, I'm sorry, 37 subscribers. I want to see that sucker hit 45, maybe 50. Let's boost that signal. Jaden, clearly a skilled Warzone player.
Definitely.
Let's throw him some bones. Make it happen, people.
Hey, that's the prize. You win, you get part of our community. I love it. It's almost like pink slips.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna still share them. You don't get them. Okay. But yeah, like I said, we're sitting at 21. So get 3 more in there. We can get this next lobby rolling. We'll have a lot of fun. Oh, and even like I said, on timing, the Northern Oklahoma College Enid campus checking in down there. We've got some players from there that are hanging out with us. I know that they've had a lot of fun starting up school, so they were able to join us tonight. I believe it's like almost 9 o'clock there. So thank you for joining us at this late hour.
Is Oklahoma Central or are they Eastern?
They are Central, I believe. I think they're 2 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. So it'd be coming up on 9 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, but come on, they're college students. Like, they don't go to bed at 9 p.m. Like, what's wrong with you?
5 or 6 hours to them. Speaking of college
easy,
students, if you we have this esports program here. If you're a college student here, if you're watching all that kind of stuff, you're interested in being a college student and everything, we've got spots here on our esports program for you. You don't have to just be a player. You can be. We're obviously accepting players. We've got a huge list of titles that we are trying to fill, that we have filled. We want extra players for all sorts of things. We compete in Rocket League and Valorant and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, League of Legends, so many more. They're listed kind of there on the screen. But all that is needed in order to be a player for us is just to be a full-time student here at GHC and to obtain a 2.0 GPA, which we have fantastic resources here on campus to be able to help with that. But not only are we looking for competitive players, we're looking for people who can come in and just help our program as a whole. We're looking for people who can do graphic designing, who can help with our stream management. We've even got people who are doing some programming in our Discord chat. Whatever it is, if you feel like you want to be a part of this esports program, we want to find you a spot in here. And you can go on to ghc.edu/esports and fill out a recruiting form. We'll be able to get that recruiting form into the chat, so you'll just be able to click and link over to there. Or you can find any of our social medias at GHC Esports, or contact me directly, mitchell.margris@ghc.edu. Or even, hey, I've got a cell phone on there that you can even get a hold of on there. But we want you to be a part of this program if you have the desire to, and we just love being able to fill out roles all over the place. I think Ralph has a lot of expertise in a lot of this area, and is one of those people that could probably be a competitive gamer while doing all the other extra add-ons for the program. So if that's you also, I think we got a spot for you. Yeah,
how's our body count looking?
We're currently still searching for 3, so we're looking for 3. Oh, we're looking for 2 now. We're down to 2.
Right on.
So once we get those 2 filled in there, we're gonna get rolling and see what pleasures await us in this next Warzone lobby. But like we said, we do. You like that? The pleasures that await for us.
I do. Yeah.
The road to El Dorado. We're currently actually walking down the road to El Dorado in the loading lobby. It's just a massive. There's some really cool skins for people. Like, one person's got Tracy. Can we head it over to the game feed? I just want to show somebody this awesome. Look at, if you can kind of see there in the back right hand corner. There's a person that has glowing crystals on them. Like, how cool is that?
Okay, that's a pretty cool skin. That's pretty great.
Pretty sweet skin. They've even got some guns that will actually shoot out. They call them tracer rounds, and so they actually are colored, and so they'll come out looking like that glowing green. But I don't know. I love going through the operators. I currently have a cowboy myself. He's got a little cowboy hat on and everything. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun tonight. Oh, we're back down to 3. Somebody left us, so we're looking for 3 to fill this lobby. If you're by your game system, hop on in with us, have some fun. But we're having fun tonight. We've got some Warzone going. Next week, we've got some Apex coming at you. And the following week, we actually have Overwatch coming. If you can see on that schedule right there in front of you, we're at that Call of Duty Warzone. Apex Legends coming next week. The following week on September 2nd, we're going to do some Overwatch 3v3s. And that will be a bracket play, being able to go up against each other and see which trio squad can be able to bring their way all the way to the middle of that bracket and come home with a championship. The following week after that, September 9th, we're going to do some Splatoon 2. Ralph, Splatoon 2. That's the game of the next century, right? Like, that's the up-and-coming thing.
You know, honestly, I'm thinking Splatoon 3 is going to be a pretty big deal. So I don't know if you saw the release trailer that they did at a Nintendo Direct, gosh, a couple months ago now. But Splatoon 3 is, I'm pretty stoked for it. I'm really thinking that could be such a good competitive title in terms of just opening up the footprint of esports for more people to be coming and compete. And I am like legit hopping up and down my seat excited for Splatoon 3. I think it's going to be so cool.
I think it's going to be a blast. We're currently once again looking for two more to join our lobby and we'll get rolling. But Splatoon 3 is going to be a blast. So until that comes out, we're going to have some fun with Splatoon 2. Once again on September 9th, Hoquiam High School is going to come in with us and be able to co-host. We're just super excited for that program starting locally. Not only in our selfish interest of being able to have high school esports players right here in our back door to be able to bring them in for our college level esports team, but just to expand the esports community even more. We're super excited about that. And then we are going to round off our summer series of Thursday Night Gaming on September 16th with League of Legends ARAMs. All randoms,
right on.
All middles. Ralph, are you much of an ARAM player? Do you dabble in the ARAM world much?
No, I don't. My League of Legends rank is is not worthy of respect. But I do enjoy watching. Hey, we got the titles right. I'm a he/him. I'm glad to see that. I enjoy watching League of Legends, and specifically Mendy Bones, when Mendy and Aller, which I think now has rebranded as Alex then, when those two are casting, it is just so much more enjoyable. Because there's a lot, the complexity of League of Legends, I guess I would say the same question to you, like, when you look at League of Legends, it's like 4D chess. There's like hundreds of champions. They all have different moves, and their moveset changes as the game progresses, as they power up, as they acquire more gold or take down drakes or whatever it is they're doing, changing how the game is being played. And there's so much to that game that having somebody who is a knowledgeable player take you through it in terms of casting and explain what's going on is so helpful. Of course, with ARAMs, you're just going right down the middle and boom, boom, boom combat. So, the strategy, a lot of that playbook flies out the window. We're just looking at a punch somebody in the snoot over and over again until they die sort of game, which is great too.
Which is super exciting. Yeah, I would say League of Legends was actually a thing that was really popular. I played baseball while I was here and doing my AA. It was actually really popular in our baseball team. So popular to the point at one point in time because League of Legends games can really get up there in the time duration that it takes. It can take up to like 2 hours
45 minutes.
sometimes. Yeah. We've had some pretty long games, mainly because we just sit there and just don't actually obtain the goal that you're supposed to do and just have a lot of fun with it and mess with each other. But to the point of one point in time, we were actually late to practice one time because we were finishing up a League of Legends game, and our coach was not too happy to hear about that. But luckily, there was enough of us that it wasn't like solo punishment, like we got to do
mob rule.
Kind of thing. Yeah. It was mob
Yeah.
mentality. So yes, it was exciting. But I'm excited for that. It's going to be a great cap off to our summer series. We are so close to starting our next lobby. We're looking for one player. So if you're out there going, I don't know if I want to play or not, hop on. Get that. Oh, actually, we've got that 24th player. So if you are hopping on, you better hurry up because
let's go. No, you missed your opportunity. Fire it up. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, let's go.
It's getting started. Unless you beat the click of the start button coming over from our producers, then boom, you're just going to be too late. Maybe you can join the next lobby or something. But yeah, I'm just super excited. The summer series has been so much fun so far, and we've got a lot of fun coming. That League of Legends capper is going to be fantastic. And then, Ralph, September 20th, GHC Esports is going to be in full swing. Our season is full-blown, ready to roll. We're going to have possibly games every night. We're going to have varsity matchups every day kind of thing. we're going to be constantly streaming on this, so if you have not already followed our Twitch page, click that little purple button that has a translucent heart in it right now. Fill that translucent heart with a little bit of red, you know, that little bit of oxidized blood from it. Give us the follow so that throughout the whole season, you can show us some love as we go through. Oh, we hopped back down to 23, so we lost somebody. Join back in. Get back in. Come on, we got to get to 24. I did hear a little birdie told me that they possibly have 2 people that are joining, so that should be any second now. Hopefully, we'll get that rolling. Cool. But I'm just super excited for it. We have so many great things that are happening here in the program, and like we said, if you are of any interest of being part of this program, whether it be a competitive player, whether it be helping us with our graphic design, because we could always improve on graphic design. We're always looking for fresh ideas, helping out with that. If you want to look into, we had a couple students in the other day that are both looking at possibly going on to an art school. One's looking at going into some computer programming. We can help you find avenues here in this program to be able to kind of build a portfolio for yourself. In fact, I believe we had a player from last year that is moving on to an art school this year, and they got some experience in being able to dabble into that. Wasn't that correct, Ralph?
Yeah, you're talking about Bodie Nodal, who was captain of our Smash team, and then also I think he rose from silver to diamond in Valorant over the course of one season with pro coaching from Ubreak over in Poland. Bodie is really, really talented. He actually designed a number of shirts that are for sale in our shirt shop, and the Tank Loves Potato emote came from him. He designed that emote, and I mean, folks who are subscribers can spam that in chat right now. Always love to see Tank Loves Potato. It's become a bit of a calling card for folks in our community, just dropping that react left and right. But yeah, so I mean, Bodie has some social media management experience. Of course, he's got the competitive gaming experience, but he has experience developing graphic design that went on T-shirts and has been sold, has generated revenue for the esports program. That's stuff you can put on a resume that is like not a joke, right? You're talking about other things too, like Abby Twibell, 16 years old, running Start Student, and she cast the Nationals for Rocket League, and then she cast the Pipeline event again in February. Grace Harbor College student, able to put her up on a national stage. Both of those events, of course, later rebroadcast on ESTV. So, again, that's experience, real-life experience doing this stuff you can put out there. Students that have participated in building assets, stream assets, because Grace Harbor College hosted the national championship last December. Like, for all the community colleges in the nation, we hosted it, and we had students building that program. Again, real-life experience. Even if you're not a competitive game player, or you're competitive, but you're just like, you know what, I'm not ready to do it on a team, Mitch can put you to work doing tons of stuff. So there's so many opportunities for student growth in esports, and very low friction between you and doing the thing you want to do. So super, super encouraging. Echoing everything Mitch has said. If you're interested, drop that man a line and say, hey, can I come in and help? Even if you're not a student, there are volunteer opportunities available. Like, this is a community thing as well. So if you want to be a part of it, the answer is great, you can be. Get in touch with Mitch, and he will give you a mop and put you to work. You know, digital mop, but still, he'll put you to work. You can be productive doing stuff right away.
Yes, and that's one of the other things that excite me so much about this program. I don't have a cap. I don't have a certain amount of players I can have. I don't have a certain amount of people on stuff. If you want to be part of this program, you are part of it. The only requirements, like we talked about, is just being a student here at GHC. And if you're going to compete, we stay above a 2.0. If you're going to be somebody that's just helping around all stuff, we're going to help you stay above that 2.0. We have so many different resources here on campus to be able to help out with that. I personally have my teacher education degree. It may be K through 8 degree, but you know we go over a lot of tough stuff there too. And so I can help out a lot of different areas and all that stuff, but we have so many great resources on here. The trio, we have a learning center, we have a writing center that helps you with all that stuff. We even have, for our community members, not just students, but for our community members, we have a food pantry here. And by food pantry, I mean literally a place that you can walk into and be able to pick up supplies to make food for yourself, for your family, all that sort of stuff, and it is completely free. As you see there on the screen, it has been moved to the 100 building. If you're used to going to its normal location, if you've never been to its location, it's in the 100 building, the hub here at GHC's campus. But you are able to come in Tuesdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can find that appointment on the website and be able to go there. But they literally have food that they will hand you to be able to go home and make some kind of meals that are given to us from the Harbor Landing, and being able to create that. And it's just another fantastic resource we have here on campus. Have you ever been to the food pantry before, Ralph?
I have. Not to brag, but I designed that logo that they have. Yeah, I guess I am bragging. Literally bragging. Yeah.
A little.
Yeah. No. I've been there. It's a pretty great resource. There's a lot of things I'm proud about for Grace Harbor College. I'm proud about our campus. I'm proud about the programs, the dedication our instructors have. But I'm also really proud to work here because we do stuff like the food pantry that provides opportunities for students. And when people come from, shut up, Mitch. When people come from outside of the area, outside of the community, to be able to have as a resource, like when I was a college student, my girlfriend's mom would occasionally bring by 2 big bags of groceries. And I always looked forward to the tortillas and the refried beans because I'm like, oh yeah, that'll get me through, a good couple of weeks. But I don't know, being in college is a special time, and having people that are around that provide those resources and help out, super important. Not sure what's going on. One person, Shocks is saying we're just waiting on one person. What's the hold up, folks? Jump in the game. Send Tanks Love Potato. Let me get that account again, that Activision account. Send a friend request here, get invited to the game, and then hop in. Like, I can't start watching Warzone until you do. Get in here, people. I guess Mitch is just maybe gone. Man had a heart attack. I don't know. He's out of here. No, I hear something. Can we got Mitch back? Great.
Mitch is back. We're trying to add that last person in there. We'll see
I guess
if we
this
can
way.
pull me onto the screen. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I just needed to pull the right direction.
Yeah, you were pulling the wrong way, and it didn't get me on there.
Yeah,
we're
sorry,
just
my
waiting
bad.
for that one last person. We have one that's trying to get on. The privacy settings that Warzone has and all that stuff is being a little bit funky. So if you're
Gotcha.
sitting here watching and you want to be that one last person that joins in, come and join in. We'll get another round of private Warzone lobby going. But yeah, it's been an exciting time. It's been an exciting night already. We're hoping to get another lobby going here and have some more excitement. But it's a great time to be part of Grace Harbor College. Honestly, we've got a yeah. Go ahead. No,
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. All right. Thank you for putting this on. I mean, drumming up 24 people to be in a private lobby is a pretty ambitious step. It's our second TNG back from break. And I just say thank you for going through all the legwork, contacting all the people, bringing these people in so that we can have our own private lobby and do some private matches, and then the infrastructure to stream it and share it with other people. I just think that's really, really cool. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's awesome. I think that it's a job in which you almost never work because it's just fun the whole time. I think that as we stare at your awesome face there, Ralph, we're just really excited about all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is appreciated that our local community college is taking those steps to establish a gaming community, build a gaming community, to bring together gamers from all over the place. The local college being a place where people can go to rely on those resources that it takes to build that community. I know I am really looking forward to when we're going to in-person events, when we can have those LANs again. There's several things that we've done over this past 18 months. Super Spring Break Ultimate. We did the Couples Challenge in Rocket League. We did Reaper's Harvest on Thanksgiving. It's an Overwatch 3v3 deathmatch lockout elimination event, which is just a ton of fun. I think we had a Valorant event planned, but weren't able to make it. So just some of those regional tournaments that we run, specifically that we invite high schools to come and turn out for, I think that's a really critical component for building a local gaming community. By giving people those opportunities to compete, low stress, low stakes, high reward in terms of being seen by your peers on a professional stream, supporting you and echoing your success as you move through the bracket. It's outstanding what you're doing here for the community, and that having that available for people, specifically in a time of lockdown and COVID. Hats off to you, man.
Yeah, it's fun. We're excited for it. Like I said, like you said, it was kind of. If you were also side note, if you were in that party, they're starting a new one to try and make sure that everybody can get in. There were some weird settings on and everything. So if you haven't gotten an invite, just join back into Tank Loves Potato. Join back into that lobby. We'll get it going. All that kind of stuff. That way we can get rolling. But it's been a lot of fun. It's awesome. It's great to see the community being able to round people up. I think we're gonna get even bigger when school starts back up too. We get people in person, as we're gonna be able to see people face to face with about 6 feet of space in between us. And usually you're gonna only see about this much of their face. But that's totally okay. We get some in-person interaction. We're gonna be able to tell people. We'll get more people here. Other schools will be in school also. We had quite a few schools that I reached out to that were this close to being able to join us tonight, but they had something else coming up, all that kind of stuff. So I think once the routine of school gets back in, we're gonna see these TNGs be able to explode again and have a lot of fun. We're just super excited for our summer series, for our regular season, our playoffs that we're gonna make. I have a lot of faith, a lot of excitement for the players we've brought in, the players that are returning, being able to go make playoffs. So hopefully you all that are here with us and hanging out with us, you're going to join us for this ride of a season that's going to be awesome.
I'm with you, Killa Zahan in chat. When are we going to see the actual gameplay? Like, I'm waiting for that lobby to fill up because I want to see some people flying in.
Yeah, I want to see some gameplay too. We're back to one person away. We just need that one extra person. Head in there, play, all that kind of stuff.
In here.
We've got.
Camper Casey said he was fitting out. Get in. Yeah. Shadow's with you there too.
Yeah. See, we're ready. We just need one more. Hop in there. Add Tank Loves Potato. It's right there. Tank Loves Potato. Hashtag 7572346. Get into this lobby. We're looking for one more. We got to run another private lobby. Of course, you can send anybody in. It doesn't matter. 10-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 90-year-olds, whoever it is.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Get in there.
I think the record for the youngest participant in a TNG so far has been 6 years old. And I was like, they their mom wrote and said, can my kid go in? They're only 6. And I was like, oh please, yes. Like, this is all ages. Everybody, community. Like, open to anybody. Come on in.
Definitely, yeah. And that's just what it is. It's a Thursday night gaming. It's our community outreach. It's our community building. It's our community gaming night. And by community, we're building this community like we talked about that reaches all over the place. Like Ralph talked about, we had some professional coaching that came in this year from Poland, from Germany, from all over places. This gaming community, because of the technology that we have and the technology that we've really pushed forward, even during this quarantine and COVID time, it allows us to be able to reach places that we might not have reached before. And I think that's the coolest and the most uplifting thing about this esports gaming community, this world that we're in. It doesn't just reach as far as my arm goes. It reaches as far as our bandwidth goes, as far as our internet goes, and that's really far. So.
We're still shy one person?
We're still just shy of one person. Yeah, we're absolutely one person shy. We just need that one. Oh, there's 24. Press that start button. Get this thing rolling.
Yeah,
let's get some action. Come on. Don't even give him a chance to pop out.
I love you, but I'm tired of seeing your face. I want to see some Warzone.
I'm right there with you. I'm with it. I love it. You slam it. Slam that start button. Loading level. It's getting in there. Come on, baby. Nobody leave. Let's get going. I'm super excited for this. We're gonna see some more gameplay, some more action. I think actually I can even hear some of the chatter in the esports center and possibly even around and all that kind of stuff. And people are excited for this. Like they're like, oh, Warzone, private lobbies, all that kind of stuff. So they're just as excited as all of our viewers are to get rolling into this.
If you're waiting and you're looking for something to do, I'm gonna put Jaden's YouTube channel in there again. He was at 30. They were at 36 when the night started. They're up to 41 subs now. That's amazing. Let's crack a few more subs in there.
Yeah.
Let's ring that number up. The mob mentality, the power of the crowd. Drive
it. Oh, I've got waiting, loading level. What happened? Are we getting ready? I thought match started, loading level. It should be seconds away. Like we said, we're on
cross multiple fingers.
It's a fairly new system that Warzone has going, and so we're in those private lobbies. But oh, the screen just changed in my peripheral. We're in the loading lobby now. We are getting ready to roll.
That's what I'm talking about.
As I see everybody in the esports center, which, by the way, the esports center actually has participants in it tonight, which is exciting to see again. But you can literally see headphones being put on, phones being put down, posture being checked. It's awesome. We're just in for a fun time again.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Right off the gate.
Yeah, this is... I love coming into this loading lobby. As you can see, we got about, what is it, 7 seconds left.
Oh, yeah, the deployment hasn't happened. It's just people goofing.
It just lets you get warmed up. Yes, here we go. The choppers, get to the chopper. I was honestly kind of a big fan of the upgrade when Verdansk got nuked in the game and it went back to 1984, as you see the map is right now. It took a little bit of a cosmetic uplift. They switched from the giant carrier planes that you see in today's modern kind of military and stuff to these kind of Black Hawk choppers, and there's about 6 of them I think that are all around. Oh no, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 of them, I believe.
Yeah, that's smart though, because it gives a little bit more spread to the deployment stage.
I agree, and I think that it's just kind of a cooler look too.
Yeah.
Oh man, we have a big circle. Sometimes you see the circle start half on, half off the map. This one is pretty much all on. Honestly, if you see when our owner pulls up the map screen, it kind of looks like the circle is a little bit of a person's head, and you kind of got a little hair on the top. You see that, kind of the hair up on the top with the red hair? I kind of like it.
That's not too shabby. Well, we finally got into the... Oh no, for reals? Oh, I think just trying to get to spectator view. Yeah,
nice.
That makes sense.
That's what I like to hear. Oh, I've got somebody landing right next to me.
Well, while you take them out, my time is up and I am heading out for the night. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, man. Great setup tonight, and looking forward to watching the VOD.
Yes, thank you for joining us tonight, Ralph. It was a pleasure, and the pleasure was all yours.
Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, man. Take it easy.
Of course. Enjoy the rest of your night. For those of you wondering, I just barely survived my encounter. I actually went with the strategy of, I think this person is better than me, so I'm going to run away, and I got away in time.
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over.
Looks like our producer is heading into the gulag. Let's see what happens with them. Oh no! Literally, probably exactly the same time that our producer went down right there in the gulag, I went down in the real game. So I am currently heading over to the gulag now too. So that's fun. It could be a very quick removal of the GHC esports staff here, as our producer is already currently out, and myself is actually waiting in the gulag right now because you have to have a 1v1 matchup, and there's only been one other person that's died so far, and they already returned from the gulag. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait and enjoy some spectator view along with you all. It looks like our spectator right now is Leandre. I like that name, Leandre. It's kind of a fun name. They are looking to try and find a spot for them to land in on as they just returned from the gulag, and it looks like they placed a ping down their marker as to where they are going. It looks like I finally found myself an opponent for my gulag. Well, I'll let you know how this goes. Probably not going to be great. Oh, and I was correct. It did not go great. I was bested by Snoop Woot 4. So I'll be able to spectate Snoop Woot 4 for our match until Snoop Woot 4 meets their demise eventually. Or not eventually. Maybe they're going to be our winner. There's some nice loot being found around. As you see, you can either find the loot on the ground, you can find it in chests. Most of the time when you're wearing your headset, you can hear the chests when you're running by them, so you kind of go and look for it. Tracy, is my screen capture on there too? Is my screen capture on your... Looks like, by the sounds of it and by some movement, I think Leandre, I think is how you pronounce it, is possibly got some action around. Oh, as you can actually see on the left-hand side, Leandre is being hunted right now. So somebody picked up a bounty contract and is looking for Leandre. And basically what they get to see is a general area of where they are, kind of a yellow circle around them. And it was red at one point in time. When it's red and has those 3 bars, it means that somebody is within 42 meters of you, which is pretty stinking close. And so whoever it was must have been running a different direction, as it was orange, or it was red and it went to orange, and then it actually is going to tick back up to red right here. So they are close again. So it looks like Leandre is a little bit on the defensive, trying to figure out where this bounty hunter is coming from. Might be coming from the car. Not a fantastic idea there if you're hunting down a bounty and you're in a car, because they can see where you are on the map. But once again, everybody's got different strategies, and obviously my strategy wasn't the best in the world, as I'm already in spectator view, and there's still 19 people left out of the 24 we started with. And while I wasn't paying attention, it looks like our first loadout drop was already produced. Oh, and Leandre's loadout drop landed on top of the water tower, so they're going to have to climb all the way up there to be able to grab their loadout. Could be kind of a tough draw, or it could actually work out to their favor if maybe they have a loadout that they use that is a long range kind of loadout, maybe an assault rifle that has long range on it, or a sniper. Actually, they're going to get a little bit of action going on right here. It possibly could be their bounty hunter is coming for him. So we'll see if Leandre is even able to get to their loadout. Even though it doesn't make a difference, especially when I'm chatting with people, at this instance, I always whisper into my microphone thinking that they can actually hear me. But it's just one of those situations where you're just kind of, your guts turning and you're clenching, and it's just, this is one of the most stressful times in all of Warzone. This and the end game. Because even though the bounty is now surpassed, so whoever had the bounty on him no longer can earn money for killing them or sees where they are, they're still probably around in this general area and should know a general idea of where they are. So you still got somebody around you that you got to deal with. Oh, there they were. Too late for their bounty, but they were able to pull off the kill there, and it looks like, oh, C-Mark 311. Shout out to the bro. Shout out to the bro. That is actually my brother, Cameron Margris. Let's go. That M4 class slaps. I know what you use. Yeah, check that. He's got a heartbeat sensor that just pulled out. That little dot shows him where one is. He has a, oh. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know if he heard the door, but I heard the door. But he's got a, it's looking for body heat in that scope, and so through those windows, he actually can't see through that unless he busts the window out. So like I was just about to say, the other person could be looking through that other window and he wouldn't have saw it through his scope. So it looks like we've got a good old clash and shoot-off going. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like the person jumped out the window. Here they come in hot. Oh, there was multiple! Oh, it's the crystal people, man. C-Mark 311 was put into the gulag by, it looks like Shock's Mean. That was a pretty good move by them. Just a kind of a gun that slapped right there. That close range just was able to get to him. But that was pretty cool for a selfish reason, being able to see Cam representing for not only the family but the NOC Enid Jets. Jets, Jets, fly, Jets, fly. I love it. Oh, and I didn't even see in the chat, but it looked like Leandre, that was their first game playing Call of Duty. I thought it was a pretty good showing from you there, Leandre. That was, you can't see it because we're looking at the gameplay, but I'm giving you a round of applause right now. Shock's Mean is looking to grab it. Truck. Oh, we have a jailbreak, folks, which is going to bring anybody in spectator mode, anybody who's lost their gulag, anybody who's still in the game, which could also be all 24. Everybody's back. at the end of that circle, when that circle ends up, everybody is back in the game. We're back in action. Selfishly, folks, that means that I am back. Oh, we are excited. We are excited as can be. So you're going to actually hop back onto Tank Loves Potatoes view here in a second because they are going to redeploy. We're back. This game is going to be made anew. We've got 23 people back in. That's everybody but one. Ladies and gentlemen, our circle is smaller, but we've got a brand new ball game. Now the strategy is, as was shown right there, where to land, because we're going to land in with pistols. Where do we land that doesn't put us right next to somebody that already has their full loot and loadout? As Tank Love Potatoes saw, sadly, they found somebody with a legendary gun with their own class already created, and now we're already on to... Oh, it's Jaden! Our previous winner was able to get that kill already. I'm currently landing in, hoping to play a little bit safer. Landing in slowly, seeing if I can get onto a rooftop here. Maybe collect some loot, and then go play some Warzone. But we're in for a treat, folks, because our spectator view from our producer screen is now on the previous winner's screen. If we get a back-to-back win here from Jaden, we could possibly be in the midst of greatness here. Yep. Right on cue, Jaden already grabs another kill for themselves. Jaden, if you can hear me, I sure hope you're a GHC student, and I would love to have a conversation with you about representing GHC in the Warzone League this year. Oh, I just found a legendary crate. Nice. So there's two types of crates. There's their normal one, and then the orange is a legendary, and it usually has a little bit better loot, and an armor satchel, which allows you to hold 8 armor instead of the regular 5. And I just pulled a nail gun out of my legendary crate. Like, literally a nail gun. Actually, I think our producer can actually send it over to my screen so you can see my gameplay a little bit. And it's literally in my hand, as you can see here. It's already switched over to it. It's literally a nail gun in my hand. Like, I'm shooting nails out of this gun. How cool is that? I just wanted to showcase that for a little bit. But before I do something incredibly stupid and probably cost myself the game, our producer's gonna throw it back over to Jaden, who's our reigning champ, and we can watch some gameplay from hopefully a future GHC esports athlete. I just don't want to fall down this hill. Oh no, we're still watching me. Ah, the pressure is unreal. I don't know if I can live up to this pressure. What? What is going on? I think I'm hearing audio from a different thing, and I'm thinking people are opening doors around me. This is just a grand old time. Looks like we got, what, 16 people left? Do we still have... Is Jaden still alive? Do we still have Jaden as our other spectator view?
I need recon on my position.
Ah, there it is. Yes, Jaden is still alive, going strong, looking for the repeat, the back-to-back. And now I get to take a deep breath because you're not all watching me. Jaden's able to knock down another one? kills is that so far? Jaden has 5. There's only 24 people to start in this lobby. We're down to 15, so that means 9 are gone, and Jaden has accounted for 5 of them. Oh, and right as we say that, I think I jinxed Jaden just a little bit. The high ground came into play right there. And it looks like get out ball 1. Oh, get out ball 12, is that what it is? I'm assuming that could possibly be an NOC Jet, one of the baseball players. Get out ball makes me think of baseball a little bit, so that could be one of them, but that is a pretty big task right there that get out ball was able to accomplish, taking out the reigning champ. I'm assuming though that the gulag is still in order for Jaden, but as of right now we're gonna kind of hang out with get out ball.
Me too.
Another thing that comes into big play here in Warzone is the use of your headphones. And you wouldn't really realize how big of a difference quality headphones are until you put on a set of quality headphones. I thought I had a really good pair at home. I personally used the Astro A10s, which I thought were a great, fantastic pair. It allowed me to hear people's footsteps. Oh man, that was just a montage of bullets right into Shocks Mean. I believe we've seen that name already once before. Shocks Mean into the spectator view again. But I thought I had a pretty good set of headphones at home that allowed me to hear footsteps around me, boxes, to hear where they are too. It's a pretty awesome technology. But I started using some of these that we have in the esports center, and man, I was wrong. I did not have a nice pair. These are a nice pair. Got my eyes on somebody. Oh, the nail gun kill! Tracy, you bet! Give me that! I should have told you to switch over quick enough. Sorry about that, Phobia. Had to do it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
9 targets remain standing. Sort them out.
Ten people left. Our second loadout of the match is dropping in, which could be very valuable here at this part. Maybe the people that were redeployed, if they're still alive, being able to grab their first loadout. People who already have a loadout being able to grab their next gun, because a lot of times you don't grab both customized guns because you run a different perk that doesn't allow you to have both guns. But we will see what the montage is at the... Oh, nice. XM4. And some cash? Some moolah? Oh, I didn't realize that I'm on spectator view again. Nerve-wracking. Oh, we're so close. I feel like at that point in time was the headphones not being on the game sound and being on the stream sound really came in to hurt me there, but get out ball, had a fantastic play, was able to jump in, finish that off right there, and now we're down to 7. Get out ball looks like they're running their Krig, and it was either a MAC-10 or a Milano setup that did me in right there. But you see the different kind of guns. Currently they're holding their Krig 6 in their hand, which is an assault rifle. It can really help in long range. As you can see, I think they've got a sniper scope put onto that. You can customize what scope and everything you put on. So there's some different things going on there. But that is kind of their mid to long range weapon. And then as we saw in my final demise right there, They either have a Milano or a MAC-10, some kind of small machine gun, some SMG that they have in their hand that really deals a lot of damage up close and personal. Ooh, as we see them get hit by it looked like a snipe from over on the warehouse. But there was quite a few bullets that ran, so it could have been a, just like we saw in Assault. Oh! You know, Ball has a trick up their sleeve. They have a combat bow. This came around when Rambo was introduced to the game as an operator. That combat bow will explode on contact, so it's a pretty cool little added on there. You got it's a kill streak that you can acquire either from. Usually, you can only get it from loot boxes, but as you can see there on the right-hand side, they've got their combat bow still that they can use. I think they've even got somebody in their sights, don't they? I thought I saw some movement. But they also have that little mask that you see there is their special ability that they have right now, and that is a dead silence. So pressing the left bumper and the right bumper will allow them to move without their footsteps being heard. And that is a MAC-10, yes. They do have a MAC-10 as their secondary gun.
5 remain. Stay sharp.
Looks like he's moving in for his bounty. The dead silence has been played, which means that whoever is up here on the roof has no clue they are coming by their footsteps. Oh, I thought there was somebody on the roof. Maybe there wasn't. Oh. Yes, he's able to find the person. Get Out Ball is able to bring Felonious to the ground. They try to use their self-revive. Not able to. Get Out Ball is in the final 4 here. Oh, with 5 spectators, too. Everybody's kind of interested in what Get Out Ball's doing with their life right here. But that dead silence came into huge play right there for him, as the person, Felonious, was not able to hear that they were above them and just ran out into the open and was met by a absolute fury of bullets right there. It looks like, once again, we do have one building that's going to come into play here in that final circle. It does have the capability of being on the roof, but I don't know if there's any way to get on the roof without landing in on it. I don't think there's a ladder that can go up to it, so we could have the high ground completely eliminated here in a minute. Actually, to be exact, 30 seconds. Oh, and another added little perk to it right here is Get Out Ball is actually being hunted. So somebody has a bounty currently and is hunting Get Out Ball and can see a general area of where they are, which honestly, once the circle gets down, it's probably going to fill up the whole circle anyways. Did we just have somebody time out? It looks like Jamesy Poo timed out. They possibly lost connection. Is that... Oh man, that would not be fun in the Final Four to just lose your connection there. That could be really, really a bummer. Looks like, I think we've got another view that we can even switch to of another player. So we're down to 3, so we've got Get Out Ball here, and we've even got another spectator view that we can switch to and see who else we've got in this game. I think we're actually hearing the audio from that spectator view. Get Out Ball is constantly using that heartbeat sensor to see if they can catch somebody that possibly... Oh, we've got somebody in our scopes. Get Out Ball is able to finish that person off and saw the bullets flying from in front of them, so knows that there's probably somebody right around this corner. We should have a showdown going here any second. Get Out Ball's gas mask is done. We've got shooting going. We're going to have a victor here in a minute. Who's it going to be? The nade toss. Oh, just late with the nade toss. Get Out Ball is eliminated by Young Bleezy. A showdown for all showdowns right there. Get Out Ball puts out a great effort, but in the end, as you can see them riding up to their victory in the helicopter to be able to get out of Verdansk. Oh man, what a matchup right there. Young Bleezy is able to take away the victory with those snowboarding goggles on. Wow. A match for the ages. Young Bleezy.
Yes, sir. Talk to him, Bleezy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk to him, Bleezy. Talk to him.
Me. Fuck
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. Yeah, so we're gonna switch over to myself. As you can see, my beautiful face. We are just so excited to be able to have so much participation. That was a great lobby, a great ending. We had a showdown that came out into the open. One of those fun times when there's absolutely no coverage. You got to be able to every person for themselves see how it finishes off, all that fun stuff. I believe that. Let me get a little check here. Everybody kind of leaving, right? I think that's it. Yeah. So I believe that it looks like our esports center is cleared out pretty much for the most of it. We've got some people that are peacing out. We are close to 8 o'clock. We were able to get in 2 lobbies, which is great. The next time that we host, hopefully, we're going to be able to get some students on campus, be able to get the word out even more, and have those lobbies going a little bit quicker. But we were able to get 2 in tonight, which was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. A lot of thank you to everybody who joined us tonight, being able to join us from all different places. Either you were here in the harbor with us, we had some people in the esports center, we had some people from Northern Oklahoma College, Enid. I believe that our previous winner was actually from the Enid Jets, so thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations to that. But before we get out of here, those of you that are still with us, I do want to bring to your attention that if you are a GHC student, we have our Associated Student Government here at GHC, which allows us to do a lot of different things and be that kind of bridge between our students and our administration here. There are many positions on our ASGHC, and we still currently have a couple that are open. You're going to see a slide popping in here in a second that showcases some of those. We are looking for a vice president of activities. You're going to be able to have a lot of fun, be able to plan some of the events, some of the activities that are going on in here on campus. And we're also looking for a vice president of community relations, being able to be that person that can help us with some fundraisers, help us with communicating with our community, being able to do some outreach projects, all that kind of stuff. I know a lot of times we have an annual blood drive that goes on here on campus, and they take up the lead on that. Coming from somebody who has been in the ASGHC in both the activities and in actually the president role, if you are interested at all, please apply. You can see that there is a contact down there. Obviously, that link is probably not going to be live for you to click on there, but you can find it on the Student Life page on ghc.edu, or you can reach out and contact Richard Arquette, being able to, if you're interested and you're a student here, we would love to have you part of the team. It is a great thing. If you're even considering it, apply. Trust me, I was considering it at first, was a little skeptical, and had a lot of fun, and a lot of really great education came from that. And it's a fantastic resume booster, right? So yes, if you're interested, please do apply. But most of all, as we bring it back to myself to kind of close things off here tonight, once again, we just want to thank you for joining us, whether it was to play, whether it was to game. We just thank you for being here. Next week, we have our Apex Legends coming up, as you saw flashed on the screen there. Please do hop on to our page, our social medias, like all of those, follow those, all sorts of things. You'll find the link for it. I believe that the link was dropped in our chat at one point in time, but we'll drop it again here in our chat, the link to be able to sign up for that Apex Legends night that is happening next Thursday. We have private server keys, so we're going to be on our own server playing our own games, and we don't have to hit a minimum either like you do in Warzone, so those lobbies are going to be able to pop off pretty quickly. So that link is posted in the Twitch chat. You can click on it and head to it. Overwatch will be the week after that. We have Splatoon 2 coming up, League of Legends, all sorts of great stuff that you will constantly continue to see if you follow our social medias. As you can see down there, GHC Esports for all of our social medias. We've got Twitter, we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram. Guys, we even have TikTok. We're working on making some TikToks, trying to get some trends going, all sorts of good stuff. Follow us on Twitch, join our Discord. You will not be disappointed by being part of this community. And most importantly, we want to just extend to you one more time a huge thank you for joining us here tonight. We had people in the esports center. It was so refreshing to see people in here using these gaming PCs that are unreal. It was great to see all the participation online. The chat was popping. We were able to communicate back and forth. You guys stuck with us while we were waiting for some more lobbies to be filled, so we thank you for that. But we just want to continue to urge you to join as part of our community. If gaming is something that is of interest to you, it is of interest to us, and we are also interested in having a community with you, being able to bring you in if you want to be part of this program as a student, or if you just want to hang out with us. Make sure you like and follow, subscribe to our channel. We also have a YouTube. You can find it, GHC Esports. We've got a lot of stuff out there, content for everything, every shape and size that you think, competitive games to casual games, all sorts of stuff. But if you want to be a part of this program, you're a GHC student, make sure that you contact us, be able to contact myself, fill out the recruitment form on ghc.edu/esports. But most importantly, just be part of our community, and we just thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And from all of us here in the Esports Center, our team that was able to put on the production here tonight, we just want to extend to you our motto of good luck, have fun. GLHF, we always have fun, we wish good luck, and like every week, every Thursday night gaming, we just want to thank you for joining us and taking this ride with us today. And hopefully, we will see you next week for some Apex Legends. I'm Mitchell Margris, the new esports manager here at Grace Harbor College, hoping to continue to develop relationships with our community and bring in some more program members here at Grace Harbor College. Reach out to me. Any questions, I am happy to answer them. And we will see you next week here for Thursday Night Gaming.